For centuries, arsenic has been both feared and revered, a substance cloaked in mystery, myth, and malevolence. Known as the king's poison, it has a storied legacy, woven through the fabric of political intrigue, royal betrayal, and silent murders. Unlike the dramatic flare of a dagger or the visible marks of war, arsenic killed quietly. Tasteless, odorless, and virtually undetectable until the advent of modern chemistry, it was the perfect weapon for those who desired power without suspicion. From ancient empires to medieval courts and even into the shadows of Victorian society, arsenic has earned its place as the poison of choice for the elite, the desperate, and the cunning. The origins of arsenic's dark reputation go back thousands of years. Early civilizations were aware of its toxic potential. The Greeks and Romans documented its effects, and physicians like Dioscorides noted its use in both medicine and murder. In small doses, it was applied therapeutically to treat ailments like skin conditions and infections. But in larger quantities, it became a silent killer, often mimicking natural illness with symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, and convulsions, making it nearly impossible to trace. In a world without forensic science, this property made arsenic the ideal tool for covert assassinations, especially among the powerful. Perhaps no place embraced arsenic's lethal allure more than Renaissance Italy. The Borgia family, one of the most infamous dynasties of the time, was long suspected of using arsenic to eliminate political rivals. Though historical evidence is often circumstantial, rumors of poisonings at elaborate banquets and whispered secrets in candlelit halls persist to this day. The substance was allegedly administered through wine, food, or even soaked letters. Known as inheritance powder, arsenic was the unseen hand behind the sudden deaths of uncles, brothers, and enemies who stood in the way of wealth or power. The fascination with arsenic didn't stop with the Italians. In France during the 17th and 18th centuries, a wave of poisonings rocked the aristocracy. The affair of the poisons, a scandal that unraveled under the reign of Louis XIV, exposed a network of fortune-tellers, alchemists, and poisoners who supplied aristocrats with arsenic-based potions. These concoctions, sold as love charms or inheritance elixirs, often ended in fatal outcomes. Even the mistresses of kings were implicated, and for a brief moment it seemed as though all of Paris was obsessed with silent, powdered death. Despite its grim reputation, arsenic was not confined to clandestine use. During the 18th and 19th centuries, it found its way into cosmetics and household products. Women used arsenic-laced face creams and powders to achieve pale porcelain skin, a fashion ideal of the time. Wallpaper dyed with arsenic green slowly poisoned those who lived within decorated walls. Ironically, in attempting to capture beauty and elegance, people were unknowingly inviting sickness and death. The same substance used to kill kings was now part of daily life disguised in luxury. It wasn't until the 19th century that arsenic's mysteries began to unravel scientifically. James Marsh, an English chemist, developed a method in 1836, now known as the Marsh test, that could detect arsenic in the human body. This breakthrough marked the birth of forensic toxicology. Suddenly, what was once the perfect crime now carried risk. Notable trials followed, including that of Marie Lafarge in France, who was convicted of poisoning her husband with arsenic. Her case was one of the first to use chemical evidence in court, signaling the end of arsenic's invisibility. Yet even with detection methods, arsenic continued to feature in literature and criminal lore. Writers like Agatha Christie often used it in their plots, drawing on its reputation to create suspense and intrigue. The image of the genteel poisoner, the seemingly innocent woman serving tea laced with arsenic, became iconic. It embodied the duality of the poison, beautiful yet deadly, domestic yet dangerous. In more recent history, arsenic's story took another turn. Its industrial and agricultural uses, especially in pesticides and wood preservatives, raised new alarms about environmental and long-term health impacts. Groundwater contamination in regions like Bangladesh and West Bengal has exposed millions to chronic arsenic poisoning. Symptoms manifest slowly: skin lesions, cancers, cardiovascular disease, making it a modern public health crisis with roots in an ancient toxin. Thus, arsenic's legacy continues, now not as a tool of royal betrayal but as a hidden danger in daily life. From the opulent halls of monarchs to the quiet desperation of commoners, arsenic has left an indelible mark on human history. It is both a symbol of calculated cruelty and an example of how ignorance of science can endanger entire populations. Its dual nature as medicine and poison, beauty aid and chelae,